What's up? We're live. PGTV, it's Friday. It is July 31st. Now, before we get started, one important thing for you to know. It's going to be probably the most important thing I share the entire episode of PGTV. It's July 31st, 2020, and the significance of that is it's the only July 31st, 2020 that you will ever get in all of your existence, or even any existence of any species, being, or anything else. So, you got a decision to make. You're going to make the best of today, or you're going to waste it. You decide. That's all for motivation. Let's talk about buyer tips, because this is all about real estate today. PGTV, we jump around. Sometimes we talk about motivation. Sometimes we talk about what's happening in the market. Sometimes we give you tips and tricks and things like that. But there has been a shift in the real estate market, and if you don't know, now you know. The shift is, it is a seller's market. It's not kind of a seller's market. It's definitely a seller's market. Sellers are listing their house for sale and getting 10 offers, 15 offers, 20 plus offers on their homes, and you're missing out. Or at least 19 other people are missing out. So what do you do? How do you, as a buyer, ensure that the property that you want, the home that you've fallen in love with, the yard that you see your family running through, the parties you see yourself throwing, how do you ensure that all of that becomes a reality, that it becomes a truth, that it becomes your home? Well, here's 2 quick tips to make it happen. First tip is this. Remember, 82% of buyers right now start their home search on Zillow. You can like Zillow, you can hate Zillow, it doesn't matter. 82% of people are starting there. So, if you find a home on Zillow that you seem to love, I bet you someone else did too. Now, the question is, you have a busy schedule. When will you be able to see the home? Well, if it's Monday and you can't see the home until Thursday, but you absolutely love everything you've seen online thus far, I want to remind you that on Monday, someone else is probably looking at that same home. So tip number 1 is very simple. Sight unseen offers. What does that mean? All right, hold on. A sight unseen offer, something I've done in the past, something a lot of people do, even though it's not very typical that we hear about it. A sight unseen offer is exactly what it sounds like. You are putting in an offer on a house before you've ever actually toured the house unseen, right? So all you have is what's online and things like that. Well, I mean, doesn't that seem a little scary? Isn't that something that maybe might seem a little bit crazy? Well, to a lot of people it is. So what you want to do is you want to get with one of the great agents on our team, and they can explain to you that the way we put a sight unseen offer together is not just tell someone, hey, we're going to submit an offer on your house, here's the offer, we haven't seen it and we're okay with that, but instead we're going to put a 24 to 48 hour contingency in there that says, here's our offer, if you accept it, we will purchase your home contingent on a walkthrough that we will do within X amount of time. Now, here's the secret, guys. Sometimes sellers go for it, sometimes sellers don't. But what I suggest is that you at least do it. If a seller comes back and says, listen, I don't want to accept your offer until you see the house, at least your name is in the pot, right? Your name's in the hat, right? They have a written offer from you, and they know you're here, you're ready, you want their home. And then what you do is you schedule a showing as soon as possible. A lot of times, when this happens and you submit an offer, a seller would say, well, you can't get here until 8:30 at night. That's fine. Come on. So, number 1 tip, sight unseen offer. Number 2 tip, now this is the kicker, right? This is the big deal kicker. Most real estate agents right now in this market are listing homes as what we call coming soon. This means that you could see, if you're a real estate agent, any home that's about to hit the market, and you can even send that to your client to view. Now, something big happens here. When a home is listed coming soon, everyone gets ready, especially if it's a really, really nice house. People get ready, they get excited, and they say, as soon as it hits the market, I want to see it. Well, what you're going to do is you're going to institute a time limit rule. So here's what I'm saying. Today is Friday. It's the 31st of July. This morning, a home hits the market at 9 a.m. You're going to be there at 9:05 with your agent to tour that home. Now, you tour the home at 9:05, but you remember, this is a beautiful house, so you're not the only one that's going to fall in love. It's Friday. They're going to have showings Friday, Saturday, Sunday. They probably have 2 open houses scheduled. They're going to have 40, 50 people tour this house over the weekend. So how do you avoid a bidding war situation? Here's how you're going to do it. You're going to have your agent at 9:05 show up to that house with a contract in hand, because if you like it, you're going to fill the details out of that contract right there in the home. And you're going to come in strong. You're not going to say it's listed for $500,000. I'm going to put an offer in at $450,000 and I need 3% seller help. No, it's listed at $500,000. It's been on the market for 5 minutes. You're going to put an offer in for $520,000 and no seller help. And then you're going to fill out this little clause in the contract that institutes a time limit. So what that basically means is, it's 9:05 in the morning, here's my offer. Your house hit the market 5 minutes ago. My offer's $20,000 over your list price. And I want a response back in 3 hours. Now, if you don't respond to me within 3 hours, my offer's off the table, Mr. and Mrs. Seller. But as a buyer, I don't want a bidding war. I'm giving you full price or over full price, and now you've got 3 hours to make a decision. Now, someone's going to say to me, well, Phil, if I put a time limit on there, they might just not accept my offer, and they might wait for multiple offer situation to happen. Yeah, but guess what? If you don't put a time limit on there, they're definitely going to wait for multiple. Because here's the thing. If I've got 30 showings scheduled over the weekend, which is the reality of real estate today in the state of Maryland, guess what? I'm probably not going to just say, first showing, first offer, I accept. That's why you need to sort of force their hand, Mr. and Mrs. Buyer. Force the seller's hand and get your response right away. And look, if they don't respond, and if they decide, hey, no, I'm waiting until Sunday, you can say, okay, I removed the time limit contingency, put my name in the hat for the offers that come in by Sunday. That's it. 2 quick tips: sight unseen offers and time limits. Get it done. It's a seller's market. If you want the house, so do 100 other people. Come in strong, use these tips, and buy your dream home. We love you. If you got any questions, make sure you comment below. Share this with everybody you know thinking of buying or selling their home. That's PGTV. We're done. See ya.